stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So Oregon's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. He uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. And the very first play of the game, 1st down and big yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. Running with purpose. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Boilermakers. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Moving at the 2nd level of the defense now. The pass rush closing in. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Then it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's hauled in way downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. An impressive spin there. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Finds room at the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Purdue. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Got great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was.
And here comes a deep shot. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The shotgun handoff here. As the 1st down is still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Lets it go quickly. Well, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Boilermakers. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Keeping it on the ground here. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got it on a crossing route. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. QB keeper all the way. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's first and goal.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on second and goal? They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
The Boilermakers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional.
That'll be a safety. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. He gets loose. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Who's going to take it in? A game-changing play. Touchdown, Purdue.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Looking to throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Sets the formation. It's third down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, not only do they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to make a big play downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Receivers are bunched together.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
What a catch! So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Boilermakers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in this huge lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looks right for a quick completion. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets it. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball in. Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if and it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it.
Man, it's just been a rough day for this offense. They can't seem to get anything going, and now a blocked field goal. What else could go wrong?
There's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but they... moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the Boilermakers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. This quarterback on fire today.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. The Boilermakers will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute. What a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pass complete on a crossing route.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. Grinding away with a running game. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important third down play coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
The receiver grabs it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
61, Oregon, 24.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets across the 45. That's an excellent return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Purdue.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just